Hey, hey, hey. What do you think about that? Mama's being a hog right now. Hello, Jay. Mama's guarding. I'm feeling pretty good today. I have a story to tell about today. I'll wait to tell it though. We'll tell it like tomorrow or something. It's crazy. More craziness, but I'm not gonna say anything today. Here, guys, come on. Look at them. They want to fight with each other. They're so hungry, but they're very skittish. Yep, never fails. But I told you guys I'd get on and we'd feed the dogs, and you could see the puppies. So that's what I had to do. They're cute puppies. They won't let me catch them though. No, Mama. I stepped on Mom's foot. Here, Mom. Sorry. It's okay. Hey, Mommy. Mommy's really nice, but the babies are scared. Come here. Mommy, come here. Well, now Mommy's scared of me. I stepped on her foot. That's normal. Mommy. Mommy, it's okay. I didn't mean to... Uh-oh. 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 They got the whole thing, but I tracked it down. That's funny. There's a big guy here too. Look at him. Big bulldog. Oh, they're scared of me. They'll come over here, maybe. Let's see what they do. This big guy will come over here. You want some? There you go. Hi, Pinky. Gotta be careful, they'll take my fingers right off. What are you doing? You gonna let me catch you? Oh, I got you. Oh, Mom doesn't like that. Mom doesn't like that. I would have got you. Mom doesn't like me catching them. I don't want Mom to attack me. Here, come on. Since you did all that, you get a big chunk. It's okay, Mom. We're not hurting the babies. We're feeding the babies. Mom wants some too. Mommy's nice. Look, show Mommy. Mommy will let us pet her. Mommy's okay. Mommy's a good dog. The black one was over here while everybody else was sleeping, and I was feeding him before I turned the camera on. Well, this is my second day of being here with them, so. They'll get close. It's just that they're afraid that I might catch them. They don't want me to, because I can touch them, but they don't want to get caught. But yeah, they're not afraid of me. They're just afraid if I were to try to grab them. That's what they're afraid of. Those two are almost twins. Here you go. You haven't been getting any. Get you some. Big guy behind us here. Big Bruno, we'll call him. Here you go. Ow, Bruno. Gosh. Bruno about took my finger off. They're, I think, all three boys. This one here, I can't tell. Yeah, I'm warm at night. Oh yeah, I'm definitely warm. I'm hot at night if I want to be. I couldn't see if that was a wee-wee or not. But these two here are definitely boys. They got wee-wees. I think they're all three boys. Yep, they're all three boys. Yeah, you're hot. Hey, Brian. What's up? I needed backup earlier. You left Eagle Pass, probably a good thing. They arrested me earlier. I don't know who the daddy is, Rachel. Right? I can't get them in the car. They don't want to go in the car. Oh, Pinky, we're going to tell that story another day. When I get out of town, we'll talk about it. But as long as I'm still here, I ain't trying to get in any more trouble by him. That's my second time for no reason, so I got pretty much a stern warning about how this place is different than other places. We're leaving here, I'll tell you that. I'm getting out of here. I've had enough here. I thought I did a good job of yeah, I'm going to be leaving soon. I thought I did a good job of telling the story here and giving, you know, as much positive to the story as I could. But, you know, here, you can have this one here. Yeah, we'll give you that one. But you can't always, not everybody always agrees. I mean, that's kind of the whole message that I've been trying to give. I'm in Eagle Pass, Brian. Look. Mommy. Be nice. Yeah, I thought I did a good job, but apparently not everybody agrees. That's fine, though. Mommy, no. No. You don't get to steal, Mommy. No. Ah, Mommy. I don't know if you guys are seeing what's happening, but I haven't seen text today. Yeah. Well, I wasn't there to show a political stance. If I was going to do that, I'd do it a different way, but I was there to just tell a story about what happened. I don't know Mike Flynn. Yeah, what happened to me today was super weird, dude. Like, I wish somebody could have seen it. But we'll talk about it another day, not today. Take them home. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to go to the clink. They just kind of let me go eventually, but that was a good thing, but still it was stressful. I did. Well, I'm telling you, you guys are just gonna have to come back tomorrow. I'll tell you another day. I can't tell you today. While I'm still here, they're gonna do something to me, I'm afraid. They've already come after me twice now. So, I want to be out of here. Oh, gosh, you got me, sucker. But I want to get out of here. I'm going to tell you guys when I'm not here. But right now, I'm here and they can come get me. I've been public with my name and my channel and everything. I'm not scared. I just don't want to be in jail over something petty. If I'm going to go to jail, it better be for a good reason. Kit Kat, I don't know. Somebody message Kit Kat, say get over here. She might not know we're on. Yeah, we're trying to be safe. I mean, what I was doing earlier, I thought was what I was supposed to be doing, but I was told that what I did was way wrong. What I learned today is oh, I'm sure there would be. So what I learned today is, what I was taught today anyway, is that you don't, yeah, let's put this down here. You don't go into a town without telling the police that you're there first. I learned that today. If you want to come to a town to figure out anything about it, you better tell them first. No, I'm not at the ranch. Oh, there's people still there, huh? That's probably where I should have been. I'd have been safe there. But whatever, I got out of my chains and I'm free again. They told me to enjoy my freedom. Pretty funny. Yep, makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Hey, guess what? I'm new to your town, so don't come and single me out and arrest me. Nope, don't do it. You all can't have chicken bones. The funny thing is, Jay, before I left my house, I called the sheriff's department. And when I tried to talk to them, they ran me around in circles and then got me to a voicemail. So, whatever that means. They said I'm a poor communicator. Oh no, they're not happy with the publicity. Not at all. Not at all. She's a good mommy. Oh, you don't have to hear it, April. I'm going to tell you, okay? It's a fact. Don't worry. I know it. Look at this guy. You think he's been in a couple of tussles in his day? Oh, big boy. It's okay. They're scared of the camera. No, I wasn't in Mexico. Mexico ain't gonna mess with me. Those people over there are better. They're better than that. Uh-oh. She's a good mommy, I'll tell you. Nobody's gonna come over here and mess with these babies. Right, mommy? Look, little babies. Little babies. See, they'll come up to me, but they just won't, they won't let me catch them. It's probably good. I can't be taking them home. But it's 3 cute little boys. And then this big monster over here. And then their pretty mommy. So she's got a little bit of shepherd, and whoever she found has a lot of shepherd. Yeah, the bald and the beautiful. Y'all want to see? I'm sporting the baldness right now. Heck yeah. They won't? You can't get these guys in this car. They will not go in. You saw when I grabbed that one a second ago by the legs, he started squealing, and then Mama was sniffing at my foot like she was about to chew it off. Right. Well, I'm not, Gemini, I'm not staying here long enough to where we can adopt them. I'm getting out of here because I can't deal with whatever they're doing. Oh, wow, look at this. So here's how they're staying fed. They've got part of a deer here. They've cleaned that up. Y'all cleaned up that deer carcass, huh? You ate it all? No, I don't have pups at home. My wife has all the dogs, all 6 of them. Here. Mama doesn't want him to eat anything, so she's got to go get a drink from their pond. Oh, there was Kit Kat. Hey, Becky. Look at these babies we got. Oh yeah, the Pitty. Yeah, that's a pretty dog. He's a big boy. He's nice. He's a little skittish, but he's pretty nice. He's not scary, but he's kind of scared. But look at how skinny he is. You can see every rib on that dog. You can see his backbones and everything. It's okay. Nobody's hurting you. I'm feeding you, foolie. Yeah, he's real skinny. I'm 5 feet away and trying to give him plenty of room. He's still scared. They're all real scared. Oh, the little baby's got in there now, so they're not afraid of him. Baby, you got a food bowl right over here. I got you more food than you can ever eat right now. Look at that. All that food. And they want to go where somebody else is eating. Well, we'll fatten them up anyway. A pit, a Roddy, and a boxer. Yeah. I had a pit bull boxer mix. He looks like a pit bull. I mean, it looks like a boxer coloring, but has a head like a pit bull. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. All the oh. Yeah, the mutts seem to be the best dogs. All the ones I've had that are mutts are the best ones. And then these strays like this, they appreciate getting saved. I got puppy food because I think puppy food has more nutrition. So these dogs around here all need puppy food. Well, he got him a good meal. There he goes, wandering off. Oh yeah, well we don't have the resources to be doing all that. We're already spending money we shouldn't be spending on food, to be perfectly honest. But I had to do it. So I had to back down big time today with what happened to me because of my financial situation. I can't afford to be locked away. So I had to give up. Yeah, I know. They got a real nice color, like a Belgian Malinois color or something like that. But there's so many shepherd dogs down here around this border. The puppies would be easy to get homes for. Yeah, there's what's the one called? The Buddy, is it called the Buddy program that's here? I was going to stay around and work on some of that stuff, but I'm going to tell you, to be honest with you, after what happened to me today, I don't want to stick around here and wait for them to mess with me again. Oh, look. Oh, gosh. Look at that. The Buddy Foundation. Yep. That's funny. He goes and puts his paws on his head and stuff. So they're buddies. Yep, it was better. I found a way to get out of there without getting... no, Becky, you haven't missed anything. We'll tell it tomorrow or some other time. Not today. I got to get out of town. But yeah, so... I took the opportunity to try to talk my way out of it, and I got out of it. So we lived to see another day. Oh gosh, almost fell down. I'm wearing flip-flops or some slides, not my normal footwear. Well, the dogs here come from the border, so they get left behind. I'm sure people try to cross, and I mean, they leave their babies behind and stuff. I don't know. Today I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know where we should go. I saw there's landslides in California. Where should we go? Where do we want to see next? Y'all tell me. 'Cause I got to get out of here. Nobody wants you to know about the border. It's a real thing. I feel almost like I was threatened today. And being alone, like if I wasn't live when all that happened, so if I would have gotten locked up, nobody knows where I am. So you guys would have just thought I was gave up or something. But just so you know, guys, I'm not the type to give up. So if anything happens like that, I'm gonna at least come say, you know, whatever's going on. Is Mardi Gras soon? That'll be fun. Oh yeah, up in y'all want to go to San Antonio? Yeah, the black one, he's always the last one in when the others are around. But earlier they were all sleeping and he got over there. Yeah, I saw I don't see JR's videos because I don't have time for all that. I got other stuff I'm trying to do. I got a couple things posted today. Did a little bit of work, caught up with some friends. Next week or something? Okay, yeah, so, okay, let's do San Antonio then. It's north out of here, and that should be good. Okay. SpaceX. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, see, they won't let me get close. These guys are all scaredies. Yeah, road trip. Let's do it. Find us some new dogs. People don't want to talk about this stuff. It's obvious. They just want to... People are just trying to hope it goes away, I guess. Oh, there you go. Over here. This one's nestled in the corner. Hey, Anthony. Hoosier. Yeah, I should just get a tattoo. Well, one thing I learned today is if I'm going to do any recording from now on, it's going to be live. So. Oh, stagger. I like that idea. I already lost a spleen. Who needs 2 kidneys? I mean, good point. Yeah, this is some sort of a deal to get everybody all riled up because we got an election coming up. It's hard to even tell who's doing it. Everybody's doing it from what I can see. So it doesn't matter if you want to be on the left or the right. They got some reason for you to get into it and get involved with this. And all of us that get involved, we're the ones that see, and you guys know, I'm not even really involved in the political part of it. I literally came down here just to see if what the news was saying was true or not. And then it just evolved from that to go see, okay, well, let's go check out the convoy, see what they're about. If the news lied about this, they'll lie about that too. And then all of a sudden, the stuff that happens today, we'll just have to wait to tell that story. I'll leave them with that food. Yeah, I'm in the middle too, for real, on this issue. There's plenty of issues you can get me to tell you which side I'm on. I'm not doing that on here. I've made that perfectly clear. But on this issue, I'm definitely in the middle. I see where there's problems, and I see where there's good. There's a way around this. The politicians can figure it out, but they don't want to. They don't want to figure it out, guys. They like it like this. Some issues I'll pick aside, but this one I can see the whole story and how there's a lot of different things going on here. It's more than just open border, closed border. Yeah, the wife took the spleen. Yeah. Well, we're going to say goodbye to the puppies while I got you with me. Let's get out of town. And that way I won't have to leave like I did last time, feeling like somebody's getting me. I can leave with some friends. Maybe we can tell the story once we get down the road a little way. Because once I'm out of here, I don't care anymore, but I don't know where the county line is. Yeah, stay safe, puppy dogs. The sheriff's department's up here on the right. Oh, I forgot I got the trash on the back. TTS. What's TTS? Oh yeah, we left the place better than we found it. That's for sure. I know that. Yeah, you take a right here to go to the sheriff's department. They're back in there. I'm not going back there. I'm trying to get away from there. Yeah, well, let's get out of town and we'll tell the story. I'll go ahead and do it today. I'm not afraid. I'm just not trying to get any more problems. Enough problems for 1 week. I don't want to be in the clink. Okay, well, I don't know about it, how it works, but I mean, I'm all up for doing fun stuff. You guys know I want to have fun. Today wasn't fun. Hey, right up here is a fun place to go. Let's do a vote before we get there. Do we show our driver's license to the checkpoint, or do we just tell them we're Americans and we can go on through? Well, somebody just brought up Mardi Gras. That would be fun to go see. I've seen it before, but it'd be fun to go do a live in Mardi Gras. Sovereign citizen. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I was told today that that in the state of Texas, you have to show your ID or you break the law. And never go to Michigan. The idea of Mardi Gras sounds fun. And I think I can do well in that crowd because there's a lot of weird people. Oh yeah, I saw a video about somebody. Was that JLR that had somebody held at gunpoint? I just see his headlines. I don't watch them. I don't have time for all that. Yeah, show the beads. I don't think I can do that on YouTube, guys. We'll have to be careful what we capture, huh? How does that work, you guys? You know how that works if something like that and people start doing other things that you're not so... Yep. Total solar eclipse will be at my house. February 13th. Oh, cool. It was such a big event. We can probably build up our numbers too. I'm liking it. I'm going with Mardi Gras, guys. It sounds fun. It'll be a change of pace, and it won't be boring. Definitely won't be boring. And I know none of us like boring. How do I say your name? Is it Angela? Angelia? I feel like it's Angelia. Sure. Mardi Gras. I know, I don't have any shirts. I got nothing that's branded yet. I mean, guys, we got a YouTube channel that's been going on now for, oh crap. If y'all can hear that, that's my friend John. He's special. But this YouTube channel, what is this? This is our third day or fourth day? Going back to the bunker with Austin. Austin's going to come back for spring break. So we could do that. We have a lot of footage from that we didn't post. Oh, Angela? Okay, the I is silent. Well, that I really had me messed up, feeling like I was pronouncing your name wrong the whole time. So I'm glad I know now. Angela. But yeah, I like the idea of Mardi Gras. I think we do that. Try not to get... The only thing you got to worry about with Mardi Gras is try not to get robbed. The last time I was there for Mardi Gras, I went and then I got sick, and the other people I went with went back. And they all got held up and everything taken from them. Yeah, 631 subscribers. I bet Mardi Gras can push us to 2K, maybe more. If we can get up into those numbers, we'll probably be able to get on to other things too. At some point, just so you guys know like what I think about my future, at some point I have to get out of Texas. There's nothing here for me. So that doesn't mean anything about the channel. I'm just letting you know about my personal stuff. I got to get out of Texas. I'm not going to be here forever. I came here, obviously I got tricked. Yeah, all right now. It happens to a lot of people, bud. Oh, here we go. We got the barrels coming up. I think this is the thing here. Where we crack the window and tell them that we're American citizens. They want to ask you to roll the window down and all this stuff. So they can smell your vehicle. And then when they smell something in your vehicle, then they'll try to hold you up. That's what they do here. So guys, I know a lot of you guys don't understand why you wouldn't just give them your ID, but I'll tell you that's why. Because what they'll do is they have you roll the window down, then they smell your vehicle. I didn't talk to the evil sheriff. Is he evil? I tried to talk to him, I couldn't. You guys know where the county line is? Is the county line where this station is? That would make sense to put it at some sort of a border. Oh, I got punched in the face at Mardi Gras, Spinnaker. I was so sick. and I was just like, went with them just so I could say I was there. And when I went there, I'm just standing there, and there's all those places like every 10 feet where you can buy a drink. Oh, they'll try all kinds of stuff up here to screw you over, yeah. They're checking everybody up here. Anyway, so I'm standing there, and this dude walks up to me and looks at me and just throws a right on my nose. And I'm like, what the heck was that, dude? And I was ready to do something back. But I mean, before I could even like realize what was going on, they snatched him up and arrested him right then and there. Yeah, we better start collecting now. You guys are right. You guys are sending me off to there. We better start collecting. Yeah, today I was asked what groups I'm affiliated with. And so far, none. Except for you guys. Here we go. Look, you can get a view up here. What they're doing up here. But they want to... But see, that's the kind of stuff they do. Yeah. If they want to search the car, all they got to do is say, oh, we smell something in here. Search it. And I'm going to tell you guys, this thing's a pigsty. If they want to search this car... Woo! We better get ready for a long night. Yeah. What groups are you affiliated with? The Bo group? We haven't named ourselves yet. We're working on it. Oh my gosh, man. What a deal. Once we get past this checkpoint, I think we're out. I'm going to ask them, actually. Well, since you guys think we should talk to them, we'll talk to them. And we'll see what the kind of stuff they do when we actually talk to them. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it halfway your way and halfway my way. So we'll compromise. Because my way is to tell them I'm a citizen and go on through. Your way is to prove it. So I'm going to do a little bit of both. I'm a deacon. I don't know. Is that illegal to say I'm a deacon if I'm not? Well, they didn't mess with me last time, and I did things my way. Everything they said to me, I questioned it, and they didn't bother me. They probably were like, what an asshole. But I didn't do anything mean. I was just like, hey, you know, I don't really need to tell you nothing. I'm just driving down the road and you guys are stopping everybody. But see, this is what's weird, because we've driven all this way. Oh, yeah, Bible on the dash. All right now, dude. That song is awesome. Hey, guys. Here we go. Look. Let's do it. Here we go. Get it right there where they can see it when they look in the window. Dude, that song is so awesome. I love that song. Oh, there won't be a problem. I don't have a problem. There's nothing that's going to happen. I don't have anything illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not even worried. It's just the whole point that they're stopping people way out here. But according to what our government says, Border Patrol doesn't want to stop anybody that's coming through the park. So whatever that's about, it just is weird that you do it here but not there. Well, if you know that, hey, Gemini, go listen to the song, because the song doesn't necessarily say they're religious. He just says they throw the Bible on the dash, that way nobody will bother them. It's a funny song, guys. If you like funny music and you can handle some country music, because I know some people just can't stand it, but whatever. It's a very, very funny song. Yeah, what if we aren't nice? Sometimes we don't want to be, do we? Oh yeah, look at that. We'll record our speed that way. Look at that, we're going 0. How are we even moving? Do you know who I am? I'm training to be a deacon. The botards are here. Yeah, things are about to get botarded. Oh gosh, don't give me an audience. Well, my car isn't. Oh, I get what you're saying. I was gonna say, my car isn't skunky. Yeah. No, I get it. I thought you were saying my car's dirty, but you mean, yeah, skunky. Yeah. My car's messy, but it's not gross. But I get it now. Sorry, I'm slow sometimes. So what we got to say, do you know who I am? I'm training to be a deacon. And point to the Bible. And we'll see what they say about that talk. Bo's Peeps. Oh, just a little show with Bo's Peeps. Well, we're gonna keep on. We're gonna keep on thinking about our name, so we make sure we all like it and we come up with a good one. We're not making merch yet, so we don't need to get in a hurry. I don't know, but keep on coming up with them. Ah, Spinnaker, I like it. See if they want to talk to me. Do you know who I am? I'm trained to be a deacon.
A what?
I'm trained to be a deacon. I got my Bible right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. That's a nice Bible, actually.
I know.
Just yourself, sir?
It's just me.
Okay, safe drive. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Have a good day. There you go, guys. Yeah, what kind of music you guys playing? Christian music, sir. Oh, that's a great song. Yeah, we made it. I told you guys, I ain't afraid of nothing. But if I can get out of spending a day, or actually they told me 90 days in jail today. So now that we're past that point, I don't know where. Oh, I meant to ask him where the county line is, but I got so caught up in being funny. Anyway, so what happened back there was I went to since I took the day off. Went to the sheriff's department so I could try to find out why the stuff happened to me that did. And I went in there and they said, do you want to talk to the sheriff? I said, yes, I want to talk to the sheriff. So they bring me in the back and they said, well, this here's the sergeant on duty. Okay. And I'm like, well, sergeant on duty, I guess we'll talk to you. And then there was another guy there, so I was getting double teamed from the beginning. And I'm like, well, this happened to me and I want to know what's going on. And I told them the story about being at the facility and whatever. And they kept trying to cut me off and tell me that they can do whatever they want and blah, 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 blah. And showed me a picture of the law that says that they can just get my ID for no reason, which the law that they showed me says, I told them my YouTube channel today, so that they show me the law that says that you have to show your ID if you're lawfully arrested. And then it also says later on, oh, read this one part here, he says. The part where it says you got to show your ID if you're driving a vehicle. That part. Well, no, wait a minute. Yeah, that happened. Okay, so like that. So then they start telling me that all I'm trying to, and I'm going to loosely quote this because I don't remember the exact words I used, or they used it. It was something like, pretty much, I'm just, being difficult. Essentially, is what he was telling me. And I said, fine. I didn't come here to be difficult. I came here to figure out why this happened to me. So I'll leave. So I left. And when I left, left the place. I sat out for a while. I had a phone call with my attorney. I dealt with that. Then I decided I would go back and I would just make a video of the place so that with whatever story I've got going for that place, I'll have a record of what's there. So I walked to the back and took my time very slowly and walked around, recorded stuff, and it was a big mess. And then when I went to leave, I was almost out of there, and they came out of this door and said, "Are you recording, sir?" I said, "Yes, sir, I am." He says, "I'm dishonorably discharged." Oh, Gemini from the Bo Army. They said, "I am." I'm like, "No, I'm not." But anyway, so I read things the wrong way sometimes. So anyway, so I'm like, "No, I'm not." And they're like, "Do you have ID?" And I said, "Not on me." And he said, "What's your name?" I said, "Well, what crime did I commit?" He says, "Trespassing." I said, "What do you mean trespassing?" He said, "There's a sign right there." I said, "Where?" "Right there." I said, "Right there?" You're saying right there, like, is that where that lady is? "Yeah." I said, "Well, can we look at it?" And I tried to move to look at it, and I was immediately put in cuffs, taken inside. They took my clothes from me. They gave me their clothes. I had to squat down and cough while I was naked. Well, I had my shirt on still. And then they were going to book me, and I told them, I'm like, "You're really going to book me for this? Like, what have I done? I came here to talk to you." They tried to tell me that I didn't try to talk to them. I'm a bad communicator, that I should have done this stuff. But guys, before I ever came here, I was at my house when I called that sheriff's department to try to talk to them. So they wanted to talk to me, wanted me to talk to them. I tried to talk to them. They didn't want to talk to me. And I got a video to prove that they didn't want to talk to me other times when they had the chance. They want to know who I am. So once they did what they did today, they figured out who I am. And now that they know who I am, I guess they let me go. But I deleted my video to get out of there. So if anybody knows how I can get my video back after I deleted it, that would be cool to figure that out. I know you guys in chat are practically geniuses, and if anybody can do it, you can. Yep, squat and cough. My speedometer's wrong, just so you guys know. It's like 4 miles too fast. But I'm putting it on cruise control on what the speedometer says is 69. So we're going like 66 or 65 now. No, I didn't go live. That's why I said earlier, I learned my lesson on that. I'm not going to go live. So they watched me while I deleted it and then went to the trash can and deleted it from there. So there's bound to be a way to get it back, but I don't know. I'd like to get that back. The links they'll go through to try to find out who somebody is, when they could just come up and ask, or like you guys know who I am. I've been very public with my identity. I'm not trying to hide it. It's pretty funny. Like I'm some sort of a secret agent. But like I told you guys before, everybody that I've come across that's gone to delete it from trash, there's no way, huh? Nope. I got an Android and Cloud. I went and looked at Clouds and none of them are set up. It's all the same. You know, that stuff that happened today was just another step of what they already had done to me. And the thing is, they recorded with their body camera the footage. I think once they recorded it, then they realized that, I mean, there's a sign there that says visitors don't go past this point. And I'm not sure if, yeah, we're going 69 and a 70. People don't like it. They're riding my butt. And giving me stares. All the same, though. But anyway, so, Bosif, huh? Gosh, everybody knows all these names. But yeah, so it was pretty crazy. But rather than, they told me I'll probably be there for 90 days, I was like, dude, This is crazy to waste these resources on this. Like a sign that says visitors not past this point, and I walked past that point. I'm not even sure if that's legal for a no trespassing sign if it says visitors, because I wasn't even a visitor. I was just a citizen. About that, and you guys said I was going too fast. Well, we'll speed up. I do whatever I do. I'm not going to admit to anything, but I do whatever I do when I'm not on camera. And I do things different. But yeah, it was crazy. And they pretty much told me today, well, if you guys got a good way to do it, I told you my email. Email me and tell me if you got any good ideas on how to get that video back. But they pretty much told me that they do things differently in that town, that I should have let them know and they'd take me around on a ride along, and that I'm just the poor communicator and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'd already been in there to try to say, hey, look, I had a problem. And they said, well, you could have talked to the sheriff. I said, I asked to talk to the sheriff. You guys got me not the sheriff. Then I saw the sheriff. The sheriff, dude, this sheriff, he carries a golden 1911. I have Samsung, Becky. Yep, I got an S23 Ultra. Like somebody was about to be head on with me, but they got 2 lanes there. I got scared. So there you go. You guys know the story now. Pretty messed up story. They said it's because they were getting a lot of threats to that facility that I was at. And that's why they did what they did to me. And they made excuses about everything. Like, oh, they were afraid to, they were afraid to talk to me all by myself with a camera because of the threats. But they're not afraid to be following me all over the place. They're not afraid to swarm me on the sidewalk. They're not afraid to arrest me at the jail, police station, sheriff's department, but they're afraid of all this and afraid of all that. Essentially, it's a bunch of lies. And they told me I'm not welcome in their town, and their town is 90-something% Hispanic. I said, I know, I've been here for 11 days. I said, and a bunch of them don't. I said, a bunch of them only speak Spanish. He says, yeah, they don't even speak English. I said, that's what I just said. And he told me that I won't listen because, of course, I won't listen. If all you're going to do is try to railroad me and tell me a bunch of crap that isn't true, why would I want to listen to you? Cop-splaining and talking over top of somebody that's trying to tell you what's going on. That's all it is. And that dude seemed like a nice guy, and he did the right thing. I don't even know his damn name, to tell you the truth. But who cares? Life goes on. We're moving on. Yeah, storage trash. Yeah, and I deleted it from there, Becky. They watched me delete it and then delete from the trash. I didn't even know that was a thing. They told me to do that. You got to press the 3 dots at the bottom right. It's actually 3 bars, 3 dots is at the top right. Because he told me to press the 3 dots first, and then he said, well, press the other 3 dots. But that just goes to show what kind of world we're living in. Go enjoy your freedom. I was enjoying my freedom, and you arrested me. Oh, you can record all you want, but you better delete your video because it shows us arresting you illegally. But I got out. and I'm out of town now, so we're all good. We can go check out other things now. But I guess that goes to show us for sure that they want to suppress the media. They don't want real journalists. They like the fake news. Yeah, I can ask for the copy of the body cam. That's a fact, but it'll probably be gone. I'm sure if they had me delete my video, they deleted theirs. That'd be crazy for them to keep that. Because from what I told them happened, then when we replayed the video, what happened, that officer, that detective that was there, he was kind of like, I'm going to back up my guys no matter what, but I could tell by the way he looked, was like, I don't really know if he got much. And then he's like, I'm going to talk him out of it. And he did, which, talking him out of it, whatever, he's the one in charge, so. Come on, let's go, buddy. Get after it. Get around me. Ursula. Oh, it was good all the way up to that point. Well, no, my phone call with my attorney. Well, I don't know. Today hasn't been the best day, but I'm glad that it was how it was. Oh, Kit Kat's here. You guys, Kit Kat, everybody missed you. Everything's okay, Kit Kat. Except for this car. Something not right with my car. It's got a whole bunch of lights. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's got a whole lot of lights on. Brake light, ABS, exclamation mark, VSC, and a flat tire light. I don't know what all that means. Look, there's a speed limit sign, 75 miles per hour. I'm still going too slow for this road. People like to go about 80 on here. 85. 9, you're fine. Actually, the saying was, I remember that saying in chat, but it's 9, you're fine, 11, you're mine. The 10 is left out of it. So I don't know what it means if you go 10 over. We'll flip a coin. Yeah, they hacked my car. I'm surprised they didn't try something weird like searching it. I was waiting for them to take my key or impound it or do something to it. I'm thankful that they took the road that they did in the end, so I give them props for that. But the beginning was bullcrap, and the other part was bullcrap too. They could have easily just talked to me. You don't have any headlights, buddy. It's just too bad, but I was trying the whole time I was there to shine a positive light on the whole situation and show everybody that it's not as bad as people are trying to make it be. But anytime you do that, you always got that one person that'll mess it all up. And that's what we got. North. We're going north to Alaska, Rob. That's another good song, you guys. Way up north. Oh gosh, my bad voice got worse. North to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. Yeah, we're going to Mardi Gras. I think Kit Kat's from Baton Rouge. or New Orleans or something like that. Kit Kat, are you going to meet me in Mardi Gras? Kit Kat's from, what, are you from New Orleans, Kit Kat? I'll see you when I get to Mardi Gras. See if this vehicle passes. Yep, they're going to pass. Good. And then we won't have any bright lights shining in our mirrors. I love that. They said next time I come to town, I'm going to be doing things right, guys. Next time I come to town, since I got trained today, I got to call ahead to my local sheriff's department, wherever I'm coming into, and let them know that I'm coming to their town. And then when I get there to their town, then they'll show me all around it. So that's kind of exciting. Next time we go there, we're going to call ahead and they're going to show us all around. To whoever that guy was. I didn't even take names. I was so stressed out I wasn't even worried about names. And I just figured if I'm arrested, there's going to be a piece of paper with everybody's name on it. But I guess we shredded that file before it ever got to the district attorney. They told me when I first went there to ask them questions earlier that I should probably just sue them. I'm like, I came here to talk to you about what's going on. Why would you say I should sue you? That's weird. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, New Orleans has a lot of bigger fish to fry than me. They ain't gonna be worried about me. I've been there a couple times and I've never been messed with by them. Tumbleweeds, yeah, fences and tumbleweeds, that's all you see out here. They won't be blowing across the road because there's fences. But yeah, everybody's like, oh, you don't need a fence. If you know anything about Texas, and if you're looking right now, you'll see fences on both sides. And that's not because of the highway. That's because the farmers put their fences up. And they all got gates. Just like that Chaparosa Ranch. I tell you where we can watch it. Right in the rear view mirror. Oh. Bye, Susan. I'm glad I got to show you guys the puppies. Honk tube. Ugh. Yeah, those dogs were adorable. I woke up the other morning and saw them, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so then last night when I went back to sleep, because that's where I've been sleeping, when I went back, I went looking around, drove around looking for them, and I didn't hear them, so I got out and I was like, woof, woof, woof. And they all came out barking. And when they saw it was me, then they were all excited, so I started feeding them again. Yeah, we're being safe, Becky. We're being very safe. We're not doing anything wild. We got out of that town. We're alive. They, whatever their deal is there, I got the thing already here to check it. I can reset the computer and probably get it off. I have what's called a dongle that you plug into the, oh, I can't remember the name of that, ESPN port. And it's a Bluetooth dongle. So I can reset it and it'll probably go away. The car's acting fine, but I'm guessing that, well, it says the ABS. I don't think this car has ABS to begin with. OBD2 port. That's a fact. There, Jack. OBD2 port. I got the dongle plugged in actually right now. But you have to connect it to an app and then run it from there. But it does a lot of things. We're still, even after I've been running this car at night for the climate control, I'm still averaging 29 miles per gallon. And this car's been running now for a long time. It's only been turned off for a few hours in the past, 3 days. Cat, the OBD2 port is the second version of that. The first one was OBD. Then after, I think it was like 1996, they all came out with 2, which made it the same for all vehicles. And you can hook in there to get to the computer and check the information that the car's computer has. And it'll tell you if, for example, if you have a check engine light, it'll have certain codes that kind of lead you in the right direction for what problems it could be. It doesn't always tell you exactly what's wrong, but it gives you an idea. Was it 1996 DMS when they switched it to make it standard for everybody? For some reason that number's in my head. I think that's what it was. 90 something in the 90s, 92, 96. Can I slow down? Well, I'm only going like 75 miles per hour, and that's what the speed limit is, so. Oh, here we should slow down. That yellow sign says 65. So, yep, I can, Cat. 1996, that's what I thought, yeah. Cat, I'm going to adjust my camera. You're going to pick on me about my speed when I'm going the speed limit. Yeah, 1996. This one is a 2006. So what, 2 more years and it's 20 years old. This is a pretty old car. 150, we're getting close. We're 150,719 miles on this car. Sound tired? I feel a little worn down, but not like I did yesterday. Yesterday I was beat. The heat, the dehydration, all the walking. Today I've taken it easy and I feel good. Just like I said I would take it easy today, I did. But I'm up till 11, 12, midnight every night. It's driving makes me sleepy. 40 Kit Kat. We gotta slow down. Here we go. We're under the speed. Well, the Bible and the dash worked. That's good. I can't believe somebody knew about that. I thought nobody knew that song. There's another one called by Tommy something, and it's called, I think, Upside Down. It's another funny one where he's talking about he crashed the car off the road while he was drinking, and I have an energy drink. I'll crack it. But he crashed the car off the road while he was drinking, and then when the police showed up, he's telling them, that car was upside down when I got here. He said he went off into the woods for a midnight prayer. And when he came out, everything was just like that. Pretty funny one. Tommy, what is that one? Tommy Tantrum, probably. Oh, yeah, I know. Driving makes me sleepy. I prefer not to drive. I could walk for 3 days. I can drive for 3 hours. No, I didn't tell Tex bye. I didn't want to. I'd probably cry. The last time I was trying to tell him bye, it was very hard, so. I just wish Tex the best. And I will get a hold of that, the Buddy Foundation, and I'll talk to them. And if they need help with stuff, I'll go back down and help them, but I was pretty much told, like it was in the Rambo movie, I need to get out of town today. Said, if I let you go right now, what are you going to do? I said, head north. Get away from here. He recommended that I go to Mexico. They'll tell me a good restaurant where you can get a steak like you can't get anywhere else in the United States. And have a good dinner and enjoy Mexico. I'm like, I've been to Mexico. Like, I don't know what the narrative was he was trying to push. Like, I got some sort of a... They're acting like I'm racist is what they were doing. But I was like, dude, you got the wrong guy for that. I don't have a problem with anybody. I'll talk to everybody. Everybody's my friend until they're not. Yep, Amarillo by morning. We're going up through San Antonio. And everything that I've got is what I've got on. So, I mean, I ain't got a dime, but I can tell you what I've got is mine. And I'm not rich, but guys, thanks to Maverick County, I'm free. So, I guess that means that Amarillo is where I'll be. Yeah. All right now, and my ex lives in Texas too. Oh man. know about road construction, I can tell you the barrier they have there is too low, and they've gone through and they've put a piece of steel on top to make it taller. I bet it's still too low. I'm in to call the last county I was in and check up on me and let them know that I've learned my lesson, and from now on I check in every new county, because that'll be pretty funny. I'm back. Glad you're back. Man, we got a solid crew, guys. It's pretty awesome. I don't know how much we're going to be able to grow in the next few days, but when we get to Mardi Gras, I bet we can grow like wildfire down there. So all you trolls in here, you're going to have to help manage the new ones. Get them to figure out that trolling us ain't going to be worth it. I was born under a bridge. Oh yeah, we will never forget the OGs. You guys are the best. I'll tell you what, it's funny because when I started my TikTok, the first people I got was trolls, and they're my best fans because we like to have fun. Trolls, see, I told my friends that were teaching me about TikTok, I was like, thank you, Stephanie. So Stephanie, you came from TikTok. Yeah, driving after dark. Driving is miserable, period. Doesn't matter. My preference is after dark, though. As I get older, my eyes don't like the change in light as much. I can see really good, but the glare is different once I've gotten older. But I like the empty road. Yeah, you watch on TikTok. Yeah, so you know how it's been from the beginning. And I don't have a clue what's going on ever. But I think it's safe to say they put me on all the watch. Anthony? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember that highway you were born on. I thought it was. Yeah, we just got to keep finding fun stuff to do. So we'll keep on working together so we can have fun. I kind of wanted to see how the Prius could handle a landslide over in California. Angela, thank you. Highway 41, that's it. See, I'll tell you what, I can't remember any names, but I do know some music. Music sticks in my head really well. So far today, we've been through a few songs, and I think I know them. If you get into rap, you're going to lose me. I'll just tell you right now. I know some Nelly and some Tupac, Eazy-E. Oh wow, well, that's good. Y'all probably need rain in Arizona. I was born in the backseat of a Greyhound bus, rolling down Highway 41. I was born to be a rambling man. Hey, Mary. We call it whatever we want here. story. Just like the dog of bag food, guys. I do it all the time. Stories with a song. Same thing, I guess. Yeah, California looks bad on the news, no doubt. I've always been a rambling man for sure. I've lived in a lot of states. I've lived in Indiana. I've lived in Kentucky. I've lived in Louisiana, Texas, North Dakota, Minnesota, Florida, Louisiana, Maryland, maybe that's all for now. That's a pretty good amount of states I've lived in, though. I've been to more than I've lived in. Oh my gosh, I'm high on the friend circle. Glory be. Oh, wait, glory be. Oh my gosh, that came back. Well, that's fine. I like Glory B. She's super nice. I definitely think I could hang out with her in real life. I mean, I have, but I mean, the setting there was a little bit controversial. She is very kind. She is. I mean, and it's, you don't have to know her, but for a few seconds to know that she's very kind. And that's a really awesome thing to be. You meet her and you know right away you've met a very, very kind person. That is a fact. Wait, you get your kick? I thought you were supposed to do it more than once while you're on 66. Christy, that's funny. Well, we'll get our press pass for the we'll get the press pass for the what's it called, Mardi Gras, and we'll get it on some big giant beads. So I could have got a press pass in that amount of time, but I guess I could have found an artist to draw me up one or something like that. Pretty tough to get a press pass on a Saturday or a Sunday. But we did fine. I thought our stream yesterday was great. We saw more than anybody else saw. That's for sure. Nobody saw more than us. I promise you that. We covered some miles. So everybody got to go to Mexico, got to come back. Oh, eat some gator? Oh yeah, I always get the gator. It's like chicken nuggets kind of. Here, you go on by, buddy. There you go. Get on with your bad self. Bought your same shirt. The shirt that says the people are pissed off. Yeah, the Great Wall of China that they built. That's pretty wild. Blackened alligator tail is amazing. So I'm not sure if I've had it blackened. I've always had it fried. But I've eaten quite a bit of it fried. I think they called it gator bites. And everybody loved it. Yeah. I bought that shirt because I wanted to support whatever they're doing, but I didn't want to pick a shirt that was going to be like the other ones were, where it put me into a category. But wearing that shirt put me into a category. So, still worked the same. Everybody's trying to categorize everybody today. Yeah, Don. Okay. Good. Well, we want you to make sure you get all you can out of your Route 66 experience. And if the only thing you get's a kick, then I feel like you left one behind. At least one behind, right? Whole skinned gator tail. I'll tell you what, I caught a gator one time. But I didn't know what to do with it when I got it. It was like a 6-footer. And I went to set it free, and that sucker, I still had a tape on its nose, and I hadn't undone that yet. And it jumped up and about hit me in the face. I didn't realize I could jump so high. After that happened, I was really afraid to get that tape off of its mouth. I undid the tape and ran. Yeah, we get our own shirts soon. I want to get our own shirts. I think that sounds fun. Hey, all right now, I'm with you, dude. You gotta go or do that. But I don't know why you wouldn't do that. I mean, you could go down through there real quick and just throw some camouflage on that. Or be selective about the ones you buy. I don't know, but steer his head around, kind of like a leash. And he took off running, and I backed up, and he jumped up and was like 4 inches from my nose. And that got my heart a-racing. And a 6-foot gator is, I mean, the body of it isn't very big. It's a whole lot of tail, but it's a big gator. I mean, anybody who knows about gators knows when you're measuring a gator, there's a whole lot of tail there. But 6 foot was a big gator. I caught that in Louisiana, out of the Mississippi River. Yeah, there's a video of it somewhere. If any of y'all know Porter, then I caught it with a rope, and it just went into the rope and like a slip knot pulled it up. Well, hopefully you're back now. Oh no, weak connection. We'll wait. Okay, can you hear me now? It seems like we're back to good. I was saying, hopefully I'm not talking to myself, but I was saying that the gator, I didn't catch it with a hook or anything. I just caught it with a rope with like a slip knot, and I used a package of tuna for bait. That thing was real hungry for that tuna. and it came right in there, and I was hoping that it was going to take its head into that loop for that piece of tuna, or that package of tuna, and it didn't work like I had planned. I got a hold of it, got its arm, and caught it by the arm, but still nonetheless caught it. It was just a catch and release. I didn't use my tags because whenever we were going to do all that, you know, we didn't want to clean it. He was a good boy. Transmission's bad again. Yeah. Oh, and you know, another time, gosh, where was I? I was in South Carolina. It was right when I got out of, I want to say that was right when I got out of the Army, out of basic training at Myrtle Beach. I think that's right. Maybe I'm getting confused, but we went somewhere. My parents came down. We went somewhere, and I had a fishing pole, and I cast out when I saw a gator, and it hooked into the back of it, and I started pulling it in. My mom's like, "What are you gonna do when that thing gets here?" And I'm like, "Who? I don't know. We'll worry about that if it ever makes it here." And I was getting it closer and closer, and she's freaking out, and I'm like, "Well, figure it out. Just let's see." And actually get one. But they are pretty scary. So if this car's strong enough, it might not be. You guys still there? We're losing people pretty fast. Is that because it's boring? Or the buffering? Or both? I don't want to bore you guys to death, so if we're going to get bored, we'll just sign off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, chat got quiet fast, and then chat just flew in there. It's safe, but the gator took her under, and they went and caught that gator and got it out of there. But I don't think that relocating that gator was the right move. But that gator was, what was that thing, like a 10 or 12 footer? That gator was massive. They said they didn't even know it was in there. No, we're not getting better dad jokes. No way. Good jokes aren't fun. Okay. Good job, Ultimate Sleep. Keeps buffering, I know. We're going through a dead zone. You know, we're passing between wherever we were and San Antonio. So we're going to start picking up on San Antonio stuff in front of us. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but in front of us there's a tower flashing. I'm going to get past this trailer too. But I see a tower flashing, so we should start getting better. But I mean, we are in between now. We're past Uvalde, And it's just kind of nothing out here. We're in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Sly, I like it. 2 potatoes sitting on a bench. How do you know which one is the hoe? Because it's the one that says, I'm the hoe. Idaho. That's a good one. Oh, we're going to San Antonio. We kind of already voted on that, San Antonio. Because a whole bunch of, there's a big homeless problem that has to do with the... Ultimately, I need to get home so I can kind of retool, repack, whatever. Resupply, we'll call it that. Clean the car out. Do laundry. But we had said we'd do that. And there's also, we also have some deals set up that we could go to more border stuff, but I'm just going to be honest, after today, the border stuff kind of burned me out. Everybody wants to try to arrest you for wanting to document it. I don't want to spend time in jail. I do not. I mean, like they said, just go ahead and sue us. So they were probably setting me up for a lawsuit. Probably still have one, but that's a lot more work than I want to do. I don't want to go through the trouble of suing somebody. It's stressful and grueling. I don't want that. Yeah, Waco. I mean, I haven't really been to Waco much. I've been in Austin a little bit. Yeah, well, we'll see if she emailed me. But yeah, we got, TTS for chat. Yeah, we can do that. Plus, we also have TikTok that we need to get back on, because that's some of our contacts that were inviting us places are on TikTok. So having TikTok down shut down our plans. Yeah, I got plenty of coffee at home. Also, I never brought a cooler on this trip, so I need to figure out how to get a cooler in here. That'll be very helpful and save me a bunch of money. Right now, from my home, I'm thinking about 3.5 hours or so. I'm not using GPS, so I don't know. I just know this road takes me all the way up pretty much to San Antonio. I know. If I would have behaved, then you guys wouldn't be following me. Because the people that behave are boring squares. And we're not boring squares. We want to have fun. I mean, we're all about learning stuff and not just being idiots. But we also want to have fun. Can't be boring. TikTok has too much censorship. I mean, they banned me just because I recorded what politicians said. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to record what politicians say. But yep, it is what it is. Yeah, Bobby Storm Spotter. I don't live far from Waco. I'm only, I don't know, an hour from Waco. Yeah, like an hour from Waco or something. I'm right between Waco and Austin. I mean, you can come visit me if you want, but call ahead, because protective for kids. Oh, okay. No, I'm hoping to not. Christy, my ultimate plan, if I could do what I want, which I already tried it, but I didn't have the money to do it, was to get another phone onto my plan so I can broadcast from both. That's what I want. And then if we do weird stuff, then we can just mute the TikTok one, and that way TikTok people can, interact on that, because they have a platform there that people like. They like the tap in and all that stuff. Yeah, Jan, yeah. What's his name? Ben? Is that Ben? He was like whenever, because Mona and that other guy were over there on the side of the stage talking, because Mona was getting ready to go on and do her My Flag poem, and he said, "Are y'all gonna flip and listen or not?" Yeah, Michael Yon, yeah. He said, "Are you gonna flip and listen or not?" Oh man. But he was, he knows a lot about this stuff, and so he's very passionate about it. So I get where he's coming from. But I was surprised because I don't really know him. Round Rock. What's Round Rock? You think that's where I live? I live near Killeen. I live in Kempner, Texas. I live in a rundown shack that I spent my whole life savings on. For my wife to try to take me off the earth. Sound clock. I got 2 of those every morning. They're annoying. Right? All right, now I'm with you. Who knows what the truth is? There are, what they're saying about the Chinese and stuff, I believe that to be true. But until I see it for myself, I'm not gonna go ahead and just believe everything. But like Michael Yon, what he's to, tornado warning. Oh gosh, well hopefully my house blows away. What is that other song about the... No, I'm not. Guys, I'm going to tell you what. I think... So... I don't want to get too religious with you guys and stuff, because I'm not super religious, but lately, with the things that have been happening to me, I have a weird feeling about stuff, and stuff's been happening, and stuff that's been happening is for a reason, and I've been able to see the reason, and things are making sense why they're happening. And whenever the TikTok happened, I barely even was upset. I just immediately switched to YouTube, and I think ultimately at the end of the day that YouTube's better. I mean, TikTok is fun. I think I can give you a better picture with TikTok. I can zoom in better and you get a better quality shot from the live. But as far as the censorship goes, no good. Censorship is no good. And I don't like that censorship. I mean, I understand that we want to put out a product that everybody could watch and enjoy, and I'm trying to do that. Sometimes I may be a little, what do they call it, off color, but For the most part, I'm trying to keep it clean. And if I can, I want to do... Oh. Alright, we'll do the corgi. But yeah, if I can, I want to do both. If I can get another phone. I mean, technically I should have 2 phones, but my wife so kindly turned off my other one. So, whatever that was for. But it was for a reason, you know. Everything happens for a reason, and the only thing that we can do is adapt and overcome. You know, we should all be writing down these things. Do I miss my wife? Haven't missed her one single day. Not for a moment. And that's one of the things that I think whenever I bring God into the story, which if you know me any amount of time, you're going to know I'm not going to bring that up much. But she's not in prison. But anyway, so when I woke up from my coma, I realized all the things that had been done to me for 3 years, and I immediately had no feelings. All that was gone. So I went through a lot of emotional trauma, but I didn't go through the trauma of a breakup or whatever. Luckily. What I went through was probably worse. But I didn't have to go through that, so that was good. But yeah, so I didn't have to deal with that. That was good. Yeah. Thank you, Schlep Rock. I appreciate it. Hopefully she'll go to prison one day. But who knows? With me talking about stuff on social media and stuff, they act like I'm going to do some kind of harm to the case, even though she confessed. Yeah, it's crazy because, like, the way that people are doing this, like you're saying, they want to flood. I mean, I interviewed that lady yesterday that flat out said she's racist. And you guys that were watching heard me say back to her, well, I don't hate you. And then she says back, well, I don't hate you. Well, you just said you did, you know? But I wasn't there to argue with her. I was just hoping to get her to open her mind up a little bit. And she was fine to talk to. I mean, the stuff coming out of her mouth, man, I don't think you should be talking like that. But that's fine if that's what you want to say. But you know, there's been times in my life where my mouth said things, but I'm not on some mission to go around and shove it down everybody's throat, just a bunch of hate. And I'm sure everybody has at times in their life said things they probably shouldn't have. It's not uncommon. We all do it. But most people don't go around and try to get everybody to hate each other like they're trying. I mean, you know, at one speech they said we need to have more babies, and then the other speech they're saying we need to bring in more immigrants. So I don't know. I hate to look at the world like that. It's the older I get, the more I see that everybody's just people, and they talk about these races, and really what I see about the races is that doesn't even exist. In my mind, once I became, you know, a little bit more wise to things, the sun decided what color people were. somehow, from what the sun did, we've gone ahead and turned it into something else. Thank you, Athena. Well, yeah. You know, and Stephanie, when we were watching that day, yesterday, there was 3 corners that I would say were Republican corners. And one corner was, I think, communist. I hate to label them wrong, so we'll just use that label loosely. I don't know exactly what they were. There was definitely a communist sign. And then the people with the berets on, I think that was some sort of a communism. I'm not sure. But then those people left their corner to go yell in the faces of the people on another corner, and the police told them to go back where they came from. So whatever that means, you know, those people were just looking for trouble, it seemed like. And the other people just happened to have been there because of the convoy. And I don't think they knew anything about 14 governors when they planned the convoy. I don't think that had anything to do other than a coincidence or just timing for them. But it was cool to see how the police said, hey guys, you know, you came over here, so why don't you just go back and quit trying to instigate. And then for the most part they listened and went back. So that was cool to see that people, you know, can kind of listen and get along a little bit. Better than what we thought might happen. Yeah, people are crazy, man. People are crazy. They got these extreme views that are just way out there, and just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This is a good place to stop here. I need a pit stop. So from here, we're pretty close to San Antonio now. We're going to go to San Antonio, and we've been told in San Antonio is where they're taking these buses, and from being told by several sources, I'm going to go ahead and take it as fact. That's where the buses go. And then they're talking about the crime problem and the homelessness in San Antonio because of the migration. I guess they take the buses there, and people don't get on a bus to go somewhere else. They just stay there. Sounds about right. And then after that, they're robbing things and doing this and that, they're saying. So we go see what it looks like. Check it out. Please rest up. Oh, I'm not tired. I'm fine. Yeah. So the funny thing is, guys, is that I do end up being a lot closer to the middle on most things because I'm not so blinded by politics I can't look at things from both sides. My wife, very liberal. She was raised conservative, but she became very liberal. She spent a lot of time in college. I think college changed her point of view. And we got along. I mean, that's just it. Like, I'm not trying to fight about that stuff. It's a lot easier rather than to just be stubborn to say, hey, look, we have a problem. Let's figure out how to do it. We do it all the time with other stuff, you know. There's a lot of, yeah, somewhere in between is the safest spot. I agree. And, you know, if you watch politics, you'll see how it pulls one way and then it'll pull back the other way, overcorrecting. It's always overcorrecting. It'll go way too far one way, then they'll bring it back the other way. Then it'll go too far that way, and then they'll bring it back. Yeah, that's my wife. She was raised strict conservative. They call it TradCon, traditional conservative, where she was homeschooled, conservative, and she's the middle child, and she flipped. I'm going to turn around because the bright lights make it hard for me to read. So you guys can't look at that exciting view over there of people pumping gas. You can look at this one because it's easier for me to read. Oh yeah, look at this, watch. Oh gosh, I can read so good now. Yeah. That's what people do. They say, I'm not this, I'm not that, but then they do it all. And that's why you get the camera out, because the camera doesn't lie. So we'll see what happens with this next election cycle, and we'll see which way it goes. Like, because it went to the left with, it went to the right. What do we have? We had Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden. So let's see what happens now. Because right now we're in a weird place. I don't know which way we are, to be honest. We've kind of been stagnant. Because I don't think that the current administration has really done a lot of none much of anything. So we'll see what happens. But I learned a lesson today from the detective there at the Maverick County Sheriff's Department. I do not need to worry anything about politics. I need to focus on me. I need to not worry about what the government's doing. And don't even need to look into it. That's what I was told today. And I kept trying to tell him, like, obviously you haven't listened to what I'm telling you. I'm not in this for the politics. There's a story. And I wanted to go see what the story was. I'm not down here to promote people coming across the border or to stop them. I'm here to document the story. The people that are going to do that stuff, they're going to do it whether I record it or not. But that was funny. Yeah, do as you're told. Yes. Lick the boot. Lick the boot. Please lick the boot. Yeah. Instead of you having to stare at that. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Look how red he is. Red and ready. That makes it hard to read now. Just so happens that that exact spot is where the bright lights are. Right? Who wants to be licking a boot? That's why on my channel here, I can't remember if I've changed it or not, but I had boots on there. And that I had this channel was called Government Accountability or something like that. And I changed it back to my name, and then I changed it to UnkillaBo. Yeah. Well, I'll smile. I have this light that I got for the camera. And if I put it up here, it makes it like really bright in here. Oh, is that not the button? Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. There we go. Better than this dome light. So did I change my picture on YouTube to my face and got rid of those yellow boots for the bootlickers. I can't remember. I meant to if I didn't. I'm going to work on that stuff. But you guys know I've been busy with the past few days. Hopefully this will slow down a little bit. Yeah. All right, now that's true. You never know any day. Both guys are like 80 years old. Women should be housewives. Well, I don't think men make good housewives, so I don't know who's going to do it if the women don't do it. Oh, okay. There are Hitler boots. Okay. Next town. Well, whatever the opposite direction from San Antonio is. Thank you, Athena. For somebody that's never done any of that before, I tried to be as balanced as I could in showing everybody what is really there. And then the whole thing today with the sheriff's department trying to be like, oh, this town is this and this town is that. I told them, yeah, I know. That's the whole thing I learned by being here, is what this town really is. I've been here for 11 days and I figured it out. And I've been telling everybody the whole town is a great place. It's regular people. I told everybody on the other side in Mexico, it's regular people. We watched them over there when they all showed up for their football or soccer practice or whatever practice they had going on. We saw that. We saw the guy fishing over there, catching a fish. We saw all that stuff, and I told him that today. I'm like, you guys got the wrong guy. I'm like, I've been in the park as media. I've got connections with the National Guard to be allowed in there. And you guys are trying to turn me into somebody I'm not. I'm literally media. And you've arrested me for filming. So it's too bad they did that. But, like I said, I could have put up a fight and kept the video and gone to jail. And they took me over to some crappy room to talk to me to scare me into wanting to get out of there. I wasn't scared at all. But I'm smart enough to know I don't want to go to jail. So, that was cool. And I mean, we got to talk to local people there that say, hey, you know, we aren't all wound up over it, but we agree that you should do it the right way. They know that there's ways that you should do it and ways you shouldn't. But we'll give them a break. If we go back down there, we'll call them ahead of time. Again, this time I'll make sure I'll call and leave a few voicemails and say, hey, I'm coming to your town again. So if you see me, make sure you go ahead and, leave me alone, or make up your own rules and violate my rights again. I guess it's up to you to choose. Yep, I'm not bought and paid for. That's exactly the problem. That I'm going to tell the truth, and they don't want the truth. They want to keep pushing their narrative, whatever it is. Yeah, they actually handcuffed and arrested me. They made me change my clothes. They made me squat and cough to make sure I didn't have anything in my butt like I was planning to go in there. All I wanted to do was, I literally had a video saying that everything around here is messy and all their equipment's sitting out and looks like a junkyard. And that's what it looks like there. You could probably pull it up on Google Photos and see all the crap laying back there. I'm sure it's been there for years. Looks like it has. Oh, no. No kids. No, my son's 18. I'm not starting all over. If I have kids, it's going to be because somebody else already has kids. I don't know what they felt by me. I feel like they made up the story about somebody trying to attack that place. They say it came from a tweet is where it started. I don't know. I never read those stories. So you guys look that up. Whatever it was about that Firefly and evacuation, I think are the keywords to search. Firefly, evacuation, migrants, I think is what you should, the 3 keywords that'll let you find that story where they talk about white supremacists trying to start a fire there, is I think what they were doing. And I guess because I'm bald, I automatically get in that category. But still, it doesn't explain why you wouldn't just talk to me when I was there. If I'm such a threat to something, why would you wait to stop me? Why wouldn't you stop me right away? That doesn't make any sense. But they made it clear they do things different down there, which they didn't have to tell me. That their actions showed that. Everybody thinks I'm a spy, Athena. Everybody does. But I'm just a regular person. No spy. And my make-believe prediction is a vision of 2 people falling in love in decisions they made. I don't understand that. Skinhead hate seems like trans hate. Right, I know, it's so funny. It's like, oh yeah, look at the guy driving around in a Prius that's bald, sleeping in his car. He's the one coming to do it. I guess the thing is, if I am a spy, I'm the best spy ever, because I don't even know I'm a spy. So I'm really good at being a spy. I'm so covert, I don't even know it. Wait, you're looking for a wife? Well, I mean, I always like being in a relationship. I thought that getting married meant that I'd stay in a relationship, but we can't always be right, can we? Yep, a Prius has left us. Yeah, well, you know, that's the thing. Like, well, why are you here? You're driving a Prius. And then why? It's like, I guess everybody's so confused, they just don't know what to think. Yeah. This is a dating group, yeah. Guys, if we want to do the dating stuff, we'll go to TikTok. Once we get that back, we can go over to TikTok and we can do speed dating on TikTok. News Nation comes up. Firefly, migrant, News Nation. Yeah, I think it was News Nation that broke the story, Bobby. They're the only ones that talks about a tweet and some sort of a threat, and they evacuated the place, which sources that I found said no, they did not evacuate the place. And then when I went by there on the way out to the ranch, I saw shift change and all the cars were leaving. It was full. So based on those 2 things, I believe that they didn't evacuate it, but we don't have the proof to say that, you know, for sure. But there's some evidence that says they didn't evacuate it. I talked to one person who had a person close to them with DPS, and that person told me no, that place did not evacuate. And then we saw the shift change, which if they evacuated it, why would they need any workers there? So So it's weird. Very weird. Yep, I was the only one. Everybody else had diesel trucks. Funny. You're against marriage, Gemini? Well, I'll tell you what. This is what I learned about marriage. My whole life, I've been single, and I pay all this tax. Extra tax, just for me. But then I got married, and all of a sudden, I get a huge tax break. Now there's 2 people, and it costs less for 2 than 1. So I don't understand that. But if they want, but then other cases, they don't want you to be married, and then they'll give you benefits. If you're a woman, anyway, you can get benefits for not being married. If you're a man, you just pay more taxes. But what's the deal with getting married? So you could date somebody for 50 years, everything's fine. Get married for 50 days, and it's all ruined. Why does that happen? Anybody know? Schlep. That's funny. Happily single the last 16. Well, I think a lot of it has to do with loving yourself to get to that point of peace. And I've been able to reflect back, and I think I've found that I was looking for something that I could never find. Wait, what did that just say? Something just popped up on my... Oh, it looks like RGV Truth is live on X right now, guys. So if you left me to go see what he's saying, I wouldn't be offended, since I learned a lot of things about the border from him. Thumbs up before you go, peeps. Thumbs up. Hello, Bo, or whatever you call yourself. Hello. Let me introduce myself. My name is Brian Wyckoff. I think it's about time that we meet. Okay, Wyckoff. Why is it about time that we meet, Brian? Wyckoff is a Fed? I don't care. I doubt it. But even if he is, I don't care. But I do want to know why it's about time that we meet. My wife and I will let you know, and we ain't no feds. Okay. Wyckoff's Merca. I don't know. So how are you gonna get a hold of me? We will be back later. Think about it. I don't know what that means. So We will be back later. Think about it. All right. About time we meet. We'll be back later. Very odd. My favorite part is the part where you say, hello, Bo, or whatever you call yourself. I mean, I don't know what that means. It's not whatever I call myself. I've told everybody what my name is, so. I don't know why you wouldn't just say, if it's about time we meet, why wouldn't you just say why we want to meet and how you want to contact me or whatever, because that's, saying it like that's just plain frickin' weird. Oh, man. Oh, how the plot has twisted, huh? We will meet soon enough. They have a YouTube channel. What do they talk about on their channel? Wyckoff's America. Whatever they're doing, I'm sure we can agree with them on probably a lot of stuff. Storm chasers. Oh man, I want to be a storm chaser. Maybe he's right. It's about time we met and chased some storms together. Let's go have some fun. The thing is that most of the people that were a part of the convoy, I met everybody. Now, some people there thought that I was a spy or something, but they're all wrong, and they'll find out that eventually, I guess. But there's nothing that I'm trying to spy on. Huh. Okay, so they are associated with the convoy and stuff. Thistle. No, Athena, I didn't say anything to text before I left because it would just be too sad. I know he's okay, so I gotta contact the Buddy Foundation, and we'll see what happens with that. If we can get him some help. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? There's a bunch of dogs there. I mean, there's so many dogs there, and they're all good dogs. So it's like, what do? You need like a big, huge truck with a bunch of kennels. You can go there and get them, and then where do you take them? I mean, it's not like that's the only place there's that problem. So we'll see. You know, my personal opinion on the convoy, I really appreciated the fact that they planned that. They had a script, they stuck to it, and whatever other people were trying to make it into was nothing like that. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate going out with your message. I appreciate going out with your message and standing up for what you believe in. And they did it very respectfully and very peacefully. So whether you believe in the convoy's message or not, the way they operated and carried themselves in their message is exactly what I think people should do. They organized an event. They got a lot of eyes on them. And yeah, I remember Notorious, and they did a great job. I mean, that's exactly what you want to do if you want to get a message across and not turn into a villain. And the media was trying to vilify the convoy the whole time, and they didn't give them one single opportunity to do that. They kept saying that it's a fail, it's this and it's that. And I'm telling you guys, when I saw those people, and I have a picture, I should probably post the picture of how happy they were, all as a group there. Just so proud that they made it. Everything was successful. It was cool. Who are you talking about, Notorious? Was that the Laura chick? She's like, what's she, New Zealand or something like that? I don't even know anybody's names, really. So you guys know more of these people than I know, and I don't even care to know. But yeah, I think I was impressed by the convoy pretty well. Everybody tried to seem like they had something up their sleeve and that some kind of trick, and they didn't. They never did. And in fact, they got sabotaged trying to communicate and stick together as their group. And we had to turn our cameras off so they could communicate to us the way they wanted to communicate to us. And I'm gonna tell you, I forgot what they said when they told us that, and I asked and found out later. And I think I can post pictures here, and I can post on the TikTok too. But by the time I figured out how to communicate with the group and got the app I needed and got logged in, I got on the phone, and when I went back to go to it, it was already down, because I don't know how they take it down. I mean, I can barely put up a picture, so I can't do that. But somehow it got sabotaged. I don't even know how. I don't even know how you do it. But I'm telling you, the convoy, whether you agree with their message or not, you have to look at what they did and recognize the fact that they organized an event. They started at point A, they made it to point B, they did all the things that they said they were going to do along the way. There was no crazy stuff going on. And at the end of the day, they were pretty darn happy. Trolls, LOL. Oh, you're talking about on the radio? So whenever I found out about them taking whatever happened, when it went down, I started trying to search to to see if anybody was talking about anything. And I found something that was talking about some song that people were playing on it. And I never got to hear any communication on the radio at all. But yeah, so I don't know how it got out. I mean, I couldn't even get logged in before it was already taken down. I mean, I'm going with 45 minutes maybe that thing was working, maybe even less. Endangering other motorists along the way. I mean, I didn't witness that, but if there was, people are endangering other motorists all the time. So, yeah. Jill, I'm with you. No victim, no crime. No, they did a good job. They did a good job. If other people want to have a protest, they did a good job. Somehow they got a lot of attention. And you know, they say even bad publicity is good publicity. So they got a lot of attention. April, you're saying no victim, no crime is a shitty way to think? Because I think that's a good way to think. You like to have a law for everything? Don't breathe too much. Don't talk too much. Don't blink too much. Don't go in the sun too much. Don't go too fast. Don't go too slow. Don't go too far left. Don't go too far right. Don't go too far up. Don't go too far down. Okay. Well, I just prefer to have less rules. That's why I said what I said, because most of us know how to act and we don't need to have a rule for every little thing that we do, even though every day we get new rules. That's what they were trying to tell me down there. They're like, don't you know about the don't you know about the new thing from Governor Abbott that says we can just get your information if we want it? Yeah, April, I'm with it. That's what I'm saying. No victim, no crime. So don't hurt other people and we're okay. I get it. And I might know what you guys are talking about, but I'm not trying to go into all that. I'm not wanting to create enemies or nothing like that. I already just try to record stuff and got enough people up my butt. So, what other people do, that's their business. I'm going to stay in my lane. Not judging other people and any kind of stuff like that. If you guys got a problem with it, cool. But I'm not going that road. And I definitely, if you know me, you would wonder why I would talk about anybody else's driving. So, Corinne is a great musician. Really? Is there a YouTube channel where we can see that? I don't know anything about celebrities. So you're a real celebrity? Okay, cool. I showed the puppies yesterday and today, AMC. Yep, I put a video up of puppies, and the puppies are in this live stream as well. So, I don't think you can watch it backwards while I'm streaming, but when I stop, then you can go back to the beginning of this stream. The beginning of the stream is puppies and dogs. So, yeah, and there are 3 boys. 3 cute little scared boys that are starving. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. IP2 to me is, I also have to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'll tell you. I won't tell on you, Jill. I have no clue what's going on right now. I'm so lost. GPS couldn't get me out of this. Chicken Andy streams. Really? I don't think you remember her from Chicken Andy streams, but that would be interesting. Yeah. I haven't heard of a lot of people, so I say like those people, them, those, whatever. But yeah, I don't normally and you know, honestly, I don't care enough to know all the details, which is why this live stream platform is pretty awesome for me. GPS is old news, yeah. I went back to the stars, you know. I don't know Chicken Andy, no. All the people on YouTube that I watched or watch are First Amendment auditors, or I watch Whistling Diesel, Cletus McFarland. Trying to think other ones that I watch. That's pretty much it. We're headed to San Antonio. Lots of people screwing with me. Well, not hard whenever I don't know anything. I mean, I don't really think anybody's screwing with me because I don't even know what they're talking about. At least if you're going to screw with me, give me some kind of context to help make it better. Go pee, you'll feel better. Probably right. Well, does that mean I have to start a Discord, Jillian? I have Discord. So I start one and then I can tell you guys what it is. And then we can all talk in there. And that way we don't have to worry about writing bad things. Is that what everybody's saying? Or is that what you're saying, Jill? Eat dinner yet? No. I ate. I'm not hungry, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna get off here. We'll start trying to we'll start saying goodbye to each other now. We're getting close to 3 hours, which that's plenty of enough for tonight when I was trying to get a break. Okay, Convoy Santa. We'll see what happens. Pass the torch on to me. I mean, there is no doubt for the convoy, we need more younger people to get involved with that. Otherwise, the convoy will go extinct. A follow-up story on illegals and safe houses in Eagle Pass. We're going to take a break from Eagle Pass, since today they arrested me and pretty much told me to get out of town. Yep. We're going to go take a break. Convoys every 4 years, yeah. No, actually, Mona said there's another convoy planned, what'd she say, the day after the election? Something like that. It's in, what'd she tell me, Branson, Missouri. Has a 16-mile, I guess you call it course. And she's hoping that there'll be 16 miles worth of vehicles so they can be nose to butt. Yeah, convoy Santa, that's right. Okay, so good. I try to, remember this stuff, but I'm not the best, so. But yeah, so Mona's got that one planned. I think it's the day after the election. So the hope is that Trump wins. Obviously, you guys know that that's what they want, and Trump wins and the convoy goes off, and I can only imagine that if Trump wins and that convoy goes off, it will be just through the roof wild. The more convoys, the better. I'm with it. I like the convoy idea. It gets lots of attention, and there's no right, Gemini. Yeah, it gets lots of attention. They got their message out there for a good solid week, so they got lots of attention for what they did. I got arrested today. Can we go see I'll go to Australia, but I can tell you right now, I don't have money to make it there. But I got arrested today I went to the police department to tell them, or to ask them why, there was like some sort, I don't know how to describe what happened to me, but somehow the police targeted me, the sheriff's department. And then I went to the sheriff's department to find out why they were doing what they were doing, which they apparently don't want to tell anybody why they're doing it. And I just left. After I tried to talk to them, they pretty much said I'm just trying to be a disruption or something. So I left, and then I came back and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to record around the place and see whatever is going on. And it looked trashy, so I just documented that everything looked like a junkyard. And then at the end I was walking away to leave, and they arrested me. And I deleted the video to get released. So, pretty cool. Yeah, we got to figure out how to, if there's a way to get the video back if you delete it from the trash can. As far as I know, anything that you record keeps something somewhere, but who knows? Maybe it's gone. But it's gone, and I don't have to live in jail indefinitely, so I know it is AMC. But what am I supposed to do when I'm by myself and I've recorded all this stuff, and it's either you delete the video or stay in jail? I don't have the resources to fight them. So my watch is connected to my phone, yes. I've got an Android phone, S23 Ultra. And it wasn't a live. It was just a regular recording. I wasn't even live. If I was live, then we would have it. So because when I had the choice to be free and delete my video, or go to jail and keep the video and then deal with prosecution and all that, I was just better off by leaving and then just getting out of there. But the story they tried to tell me was that I should have contacted them, but I literally called them before I ever came down here. I called them from my house to talk to them. Yeah. Oh, maybe a Samsung. I checked the Google. It's not on there. It probably didn't have time to load it up because it happened all really fast. So I checked the Google and it's not there, but maybe it'll show up. I've had before where I went and looked and my pictures were gone, and the next thing you know, stuff was there. So maybe something will happen. But yeah, I know I did the right thing to get out of there. It feels wrong, but I'm free, and sitting in that jail wasn't going to be fun. No, I deleted the trash, Bobby. I didn't even know that was a thing. They had me do that, though. They told me you have to delete the trash can, too. So I did it. They showed me how. And this phone's a new phone because my wife turned off my other one, so I don't have all the things logged in. Some of the stuff won't log in because of the 2-factor and the old phone number. Schlep, if you want to call the sheriff and regress your grievances, that's up to you, and you have every right to do it. I would never discourage anybody from exercising their rights. They recorded with their... I'll tell you what, if somebody wanted to try to get the body cam footage from today, they recorded it with a body cam. Plus, when I went in there, they recorded me with a body cam when I was trying to find out what happened to me, when they say that I shouldn't, that I didn't try to talk to, oh, you should have talked to the sheriff or whatever. I asked to speak to the sheriff, and they brought me to the sergeant on duty. So they recorded with their body cams that first time I was there to try to talk to them, and then they recorded my video the second time with their body cam. So I guess you go with that, but then if they deleted all that, then you're still stuck with he said, she said. And you guys might believe me, but that's going to be about it. So, but yeah, as far as things go, as far as me trying to get anything, well, as a citizen, I'm concerned with it too. But at the same time, I had to make a decision. Do I want to fight this or get out of here? And I told them my story and what brought me here, the same thing that you guys already know. And I'm like, what you're doing is wrong. You got the wrong guy. I mean, you're going to put a petty charge on me for trespassing. And I'm not even sure that can hold up. The sign says no visitors past this point. And I'm not sure if that's clear enough to say it's no trespassing back there. No visitors beyond this point. I'm not sure. But either way, I just said, we'll delete, if you will let me go, we'll delete the video and we'll move on. And the story will be that, you let me go. He said something about taking me for a ride, and I said, well, if you take me for a ride, then the story will be that things got weird, but we fixed it, and now we go for a ride and we get some cool footage. But that was just some kind of talk, acting like we're buddies, I think. I don't think that was sincere. I mean, again, you guys got to remember, before I ever left my house, I called that sheriff's department to try to talk to them about what was going on there. And they're telling me that I should have called to talk to them about what's going on there. And I did. So they don't care. They're liars too. I mean, I'll tell you, they're liars. Everything they've done is lie. Yeah. So that's the thing I learned. From now on, we have to do everything live. And that way it's backed up. Because if we'd done that live, then people would have known where I am. And I could have just said, you know what, we'll just wait it out, I guess. Because people know where I am and we have the footage. But based on how things were, I'm afraid that they're going to destroy my phone, which has the evidence. I'm afraid that they're going, nobody knew where I was. And who knows how long. They said you'd probably be here for 90 days, is what they were telling me. And so they're going to try to hold me for as long as they can, because I didn't have, or I don't have the money to bond out. Whatever it was going to cost, I don't know what it is, but I don't have it. So, because I mean, I have just a small amount of money, and it's not, I don't have a budget for bail. Just so happens. I don't know if you guys got bail in your budget, but it's not in mine. So yeah, it was a tough decision, but it definitely felt wrong. Definitely felt wrong. Oh yeah, we did make it. We made it the 10 more minutes. So has everybody said goodbye? We'll see you tomorrow. Let's say goodbye and we'll see you tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow we'll meet the Whitaker family. Well, I could have got bailed out if people knew I was there, but nobody even was going to know. So what we got to do is make sure we're live from now on. If I was live with you guys, I would have felt comfortable. But yeah, you're right. I'm a free man. That's what matters. So we learn as we go. And if we get a strong enough team, to where I know I got somebody behind me, then we'll stand up for our rights a little bit more. But you guys, I appreciate you again, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll go look for whatever's in San Antonio tomorrow and see if they are all up in arms over people researching whatever's happening. But good recommendation is to not pay attention to what your government's doing. That's from your government. Good night, guys. I appreciate you guys. All of you. I really appreciate you. Yeah, Constitution is our freedom. I love it. That's what we got to live off of. That's supposedly our God-given rights. See you tomorrow, guys. It's great being with you. And tomorrow we're going to find some interesting things. And maybe we'll get... No, we got a translator. So we're good. We can talk to people in Spanish and everything. All right. Good night. See you tomorrow. Later, guys. You guys are awesome. See you tomorrow.